Jimmy, first of all, congratulations. Fantastic achievement. What went through your mind as you saw the catch going to Joe?
Well, I mean, I was just hoping and praying that it stuck, to be honest. Been a frustrating couple of days with slip catches. But yeah, I mean, a bit of surprise they actually found the edge on a flat wicket with an old ball. But just, yeah, delighted that it's the catch stuck. And yeah, really, I don't really know how to describe it. It was felt a little bit emotional out there. Very proud and happy that I could celebrate it with my good mates.
600 wickets for any bowler, let alone a seam bowler at Test level, is a phenomenal achievement. You'll be aware of the Fred Truman quote all those years ago. When you've seen the montage and you've got the memories of that first wicket against Zimbabwe way back in 2003, is there any one thing that springs to mind, or is it almost overwhelming?
Well, the first thing that springs to mind is how bad my haircuts were over the years. You know, that's it's just inexcusable, really, and I'm a bit disappointed with that. But to be honest, I'm just delighted that I've managed to play for as long as I have and enjoy some success with playing the sport I love, really, and doing what I love. You know, I've worked really hard on my skills over the years, and I'm fortunate enough that I get to do it at the top level, playing for my country. And I just feel very fortunate and privileged that I've been able to do that for a long period of time. And yeah, as I said, looking back, you know, that first test, I never have thought I'd get anywhere near 600 test wickets. So I'm absolutely over the moon.
I mean, obviously, you'd have loved fans to be inside the stadium. You'd have loved your family to be there on hand to witness it as well. But when you're out there sharing these moments with teammates, with friends, you look up to the stands and see ex-players that you've played and shared experiences with. How much does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it means a huge amount. You know, Joe taking the catch. I've played loads of Test cricket with Joe. Stuart Broad being out there. You know, I was fortunate enough to be out on the field for his 500th wicket. That meant a lot to both of us. Sharing these moments means a lot to everyone, really. And you know, it's just, again, I'm struggling for the words, really. What I love about playing cricket is sharing these moments. You know, seeing Zach Crawley, a young lad, score 267 is just phenomenal, and makes you feel privileged to actually be in the ground and see something like that. You know, the amount of skill and the temperament on show from such a young guy. And I think everyone feels like that. We've built a sort of culture in this group that's what we want to share in people's successes. We want to see people doing well, performing at the top level. And we're getting somewhere towards that this summer. I think we've shown that we've got a decent squad, decent depth of players that can do it.
And physically, are you feeling as well as ever? You know, people will say, how long can you go on for bowling at this level as a fast bowler? Do you have to be cute about how you manage yourself?
Yeah, I'm sure in the future I have to be a little bit wise about, you know, which games I play and which I don't. And that's something for the selectors, the coach, the captain, and the medical team to help as well. You know, it's not just me saying I'll play this one and not that one. It's, you know, it's something that we'll try and discuss what is best for the team and best for me, I guess. But it's the same. I mean, throughout this summer, it's the same with all the bowlers. We want to try and be careful. We want to play the best team, but want to be careful of managing workloads. And I think, you know, to be honest, all I can do is try and stay as fit as I possibly can, which I'll keep working on that in the next few weeks and months. We're not sure when the next test match will be, so it's just a case of trying to keep fit and hopefully we'll get in the nod when that test comes around.
Well, congratulations once again on reaching this landmark. Cheers for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, Rory and then Dean, please.
Hi, Jimmy. Well done.
Thank you.
Some of the guys in the team were 5 and 6 when you walked out at Lord's for that first time.
Yeah.
When we speak to them about you, the younger lads, they say they grew up idolising you, that you were their hero. What's it like being in a dressing room where the guys sort of treat you with that reverence, or does it not? Does it not translate to how they deal with you?
It definitely doesn't translate. I don't get treated like that at all. I'm, to be honest, I'm the butt of most of the jokes in the dressing room, I think, with my age. But we've got a really good group of guys at the minute. You know, it's been a difficult or a strange sort of summer, being in this bubble, spending a lot of time together, and we've got a really good group of guys, and it's been it's a pleasure to work with them for the last few months. And I think going forward, we're stood in really good stead with the young guys coming through. They want to learn, they want to improve, they want to play at the top level, they want to have success. And I think that's only going to help English cricket.
Dean, please.
Hi Jimmy. Congrats on the landmark. I think you probably get asked this every time you take 100 wickets, but is there one that you can kind of look back over the 600, a batsman that you're perhaps most pleased to have to had their number?
A batsman?
Yeah.
Not really. I think you always like getting the good players out, I guess, the best players from the opposition. So whenever I've done that, I guess. It's not something I really think about or dwell on, to be honest. It's always, I'm always trying to think about the whoever you're playing next and how you're going to get them out. I don't really dwell on wickets or watch any wickets back, so it's not something I've really got a good answer for, Dino. I'm sorry.
It's pretty standard for my questions. The other thing, when we spoke to Zach Crawley after he got his 100, he said that his sort of career up to now had kind of flashed before his eyes in terms of it made it feel all worthwhile. The extra net sessions, the gym sessions, all the effort that he'd put in to get there, getting the 100 made it all worthwhile. Is that a similar kind of feeling for you? 600 wickets, can you kind of look back over the highs and the lows, the tough times, the stress fracture, etc.? It's all been worth it? Yeah,
absolutely. I think, the more you play, the more you realise you go through difficult periods in your career, and it makes you appreciate the good times a lot more. And certainly, even in this last few weeks, I've struggled a little bit. I've not enjoyed parts of this summer. I've struggled with not being able to switch off. Waking up, opening your curtains, and the cricket ground's right there again. It just feels it did feel a little bit tough at times for me. I don't want to. Not looking for sympathy or anything. I'm just saying it how it is. But that made me appreciate. Just made me work harder this last couple of weeks on my technique, and thankfully or frustratingly as well, I felt in great rhythm this week, as good as I have done for a while. And yeah, frustrating because I'm not sure when the next test match is going to be. So it's one of those things. But happy with getting to this milestone, and happy with the results this summer as well. Winning both test series, I think we're absolutely delighted with.
Cheers, yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
Stefan, next, please.
Hi, Jimmy. You just said that you were working hard, and I think on the radio you said you were frustrated that the summer's coming to an end because you're feeling good rhythm. What more can you go on to achieve from here?
Who knows? We're still in this Test Championship. Still series ahead of us, games of cricket, Test matches to win. That's all I'm interested in at the minute. I love, still love turning up every day, training, putting in the hard yards, being in the dressing room with the lads, putting the yards in the game as well, and trying to forge a win for England, really. And that's all I really have ever bothered about, and that's what I'll keep trying to do. And I don't think I've won my last Test matches in England cricket yet, so I'll keep working hard. As I said, we don't know when the next Test match is going to be, but I'll keep working hard in the gym and keep myself fit and available for selection.
700?
Why not?
Any more, please?
Yeah, could I?
Yeah, go ahead, George.
Thank you. So, I was just going to ask about Australia. I mean, is it even at the back of your mind the idea that it's only just over a year, isn't it, that you could be in Sydney at the end of the series, having got Steve Smith out 8 times and won the Ashes back for England? Is that the dream at all in the back of your mind?
I've not thought about it in that much detail, to be honest, George. But to be honest, you know, I've chatted to Ruti about this a little bit, and he said he would like me to be in Australia. I don't see any reason why I can't be. You know, I'm working hard on my fitness all the time. I'm working hard at my game, and I feel like as I said, I didn't bowl as well as I would have liked for the whole summer, but this Test match, I felt like I was really on it, and I feel like I've still got stuff to offer this team. And as long as I feel like that, I think I'll keep going. You know, there'll be decisions along the way where, you know, with the selectors and the coach and the captain, etc., about how the team moves forward. But as long as they want me around, I'll keep working hard and try and prove that I'm good enough to play in this team.